back in the next lesson of Mia course, and I think this is one of the most important things, mindset shift, and also the most important lesson in this entire course. And without further ado, I want you to uh, just use this prompt because it will really help you to open your mindset, and I will explain why we do it by this case. So. It summarizes few books, for example, De Bono, Six Thinking Habits, and Carol Dweck Mindset, and Covey's Seven Habits of Effective People. The reason I wanted to point out these three books, it will open up your abundance mindset and it will uh, help you to stay away from fixed mindset. Let me explain what I think. So, Six Thinking Habits, how you improve your creativity in with the exercises from Edward de Bono. White Hat focuses on the data, facts, and information. Red Hat emphasizes emotions, feelings. Black Hat is potential risks, and it's a critical thinking hat. And Yellow Hat is encourages optimism and positive thinking. Green Hat is stimulates creativity and possibilities. Black Hat is manages thinking processes. So I think in terms of you have to wear all hats, metaphorically speaking, in order to open your mindset to abundance and abundance mentality, and open your mindset to growth mindset. So what are the differences? A fixed mindset is belief that abilities are innate and unchangeable, leading to fear and failure and awareness of challenges. Right? Growth mindset, it sees abilities as I don't know this word, promoting resilience, efforts, and learning from setbacks. So the way how you see the world, if you meet with the challenge, you gain power from it, and you learn how to use that as a growing opportunity or fixed mindset, like you stay in a fixed spot. And the other thing is scarcity and abundance mindset. So, for example, most people are thinking scarcity mindset, why it cannot be done. This is the main question. They just survive their days instead of taking it as an opportunity and creating abundance what they really want. So if you ask people what do you really want, they usually respond why it cannot be done. And I think this is the two keys here before I get to the business lessons of this course. I want to open your mindset into abundance mentality. So, scarcity mentality is characterized by fear and limited resources and limited opportunities. So they always focus on what cannot be or why it cannot be done instead of uh, whereas abundance mentality involves believing in plenty, fostering collaboration, generosity, and the sense of security and fulfillment. I think this is the key here because you want to imagine a future that's different from the current state. So use growth mindset, and also you want to open your mindset mentality to grow abundance mentality. So not always focus on why it's not possible, but why it is possible and what's needed to make it possible. This is the two key differences in order to make the unbelievable or turn mission impossibles into reality. Okay, I just wanted to. This is the way how we prime ChatGPT, for example, and you can find the prompts which I used below this video. Okay, but I want to show you how to use it. So first of all, I want to grow my abundance mindset and my growth mindset and abundance mentality. What are the five most effective daily habits I can do daily? So it's still kind of self help in terms of how you can personally grow your mindset. By the way, every time I give this exercise to a prompt to ChatGPT, it gives me like different results. So gratitude journaling, for example, I do gratitude journaling daily, and I highly recommend, it, especially before you go to sleep. Conscious learning, continuous learning. So every day you have to study something new, and you can read it through. What I just wanted to point out the main points here. Positive self-talk. So uh, focus on your daily inner chat and point down those things which really hold you back, because usually the obstacles are not outside but inside how you experience the world and how you interpret things. Seeking feedback. So open up your mindset, not to you what you always found true, but open up to others' feedback and act of kindness. As soon as you realize others have less than you, not just for money, but in terms of other resources, you will open up your mindset. So I think this is one thing that's very important. But what are the prompts I should give you? Sorry, I just have to copy paste here. By the way, you will find all the prompts below the video, but I highly encourage you not just copy paste but really play around. So, what are the prompts I should give you uh, if I want to grow my growth and abundance mindsets? List at least 5 prompts. So let's see what ChatGPT give us. So, for example, here are 5 prompts. Discuss ways. I like the four. So let's say this one, but I remove. Sorry, just a second. I want to improve this prompt. This is how you do meta prompting, by the way. How can I improve the prompt? Implement this changes. So let's say I don't want to copy paste just yet. I want to improve the prompts. Certainly, it gives me better prompts. And then, how can I summarize the prompts above? It gives me some um, variations. Let's say I like this one, version 1, and then I copy paste this. By the way, if you see anything new here, uh, don't get surprised. Usually the UI will change everything. The what you get receive as a response will change. Sometimes it gives me variations, sometimes not. Sometimes you run out of credits, sometimes you stay, and that's okay. So I really want you to open up your mindset, not just to growth mindset, but also abundance mindset. Let's say offer actionable advice and practical strategies for cultivating a growth mindset and abundance mentality, emphasizing effective habits, mindset shifts, and fostering resilience, gratitude, and optimism in daily life. So this is the prompt. Will give us embrace challenges, practice positive self-talk, set growth-oriented goals, seek learning opportunities, cultivate gratitude, surround yourself with positivity, and other ideas or tips. The main thing here, what we learn, is that you can, first of all, you have to cultivate growth and awareness, but also what you learn is how to improve your thinking and how to improve your mindset. So I want to leave you with this one because I think this is the key for the future and how to use ChatGPT and take advantages. Next set of lessons, I will talk about business, but this is I find it really required to open up your mindset, because most of the people are thinking freeze mindset. So what already happened, and they live like as backward. So what already happened define the system, and no, the future will be really different. And don't fear the challenges, and don't fear future. Really open up your mindset, and also think in terms of abundance, what is possible, not why it's not possible. So thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video. The next couple of lessons about business and how to use ChatGPT for business purposes. But before I get into it, I really wanted to have this done. Okay, thank you, and see you in the next lesson.